to get to that inside space from really from anywhere. Standing, when you're passing their guard, they're just not giving you really any inside position. So I try to think like a little guy when I'm going against a big, tall, like Haisam Rita. I'm like, first I'm shelling up to defend myself. Then I'm like, all right, let's try to get inside.
I mean, you
here.
described it perfectly in the sense of like if you roll with people smaller than you and you see what kind of game that they play that like gives you difficulty, you can apply that upward, right? You can scale that up in size, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think it's important to also like train with a wide array of body types. That's why it's probably hard for these bigger guys to find good partners, because it's like, first, there's like so few people who are even that size, period. And then that size and also high level jiu-jitsu, that's like, it's even more rare, you know?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that are big, but not necessarily like as technical, right?
Yeah,
you know, and that's something
sure.
that I feel like you only kind of develop as a jiu-jitsu athlete that trains as maybe like a child or something. You know, or even like starting in like, you know, early teens would be a good example of that. But I feel like once you're in your like mid 20s, it's going to be very difficult to learn those super basic fundamental skills of like working off the bottom, you know?
Yeah, for sure.